Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserreich. The world burns. The Philippines remain, for now, safe and secure. But who knows how long that will last? China is on fire. India is on fire. Central Asia is on fire. The Balkans and Italy and Spain are on fire. America burns. South America burns. Ah, that's the Hunan flag. Got it. I was like, I don't recognize that flag. It's the flag of Hunan. All right. Either way, we might need to get anti-aircraft fire, and we should get computer machine at some point. Whoa! Indonesia declares war on the Dutch East Indies. This might be a war that we want to try to fight in. After all, if we're all about that independency, maybe we should fight for it. Indonesia, we're here to help you out. The Indonesian National Revolution. Indonesia has been one of the oldest European colonies, coming under the rule of the Dutch government in 1800 and the rule of the Dutch East India Company far earlier. The state of affairs may not last for much longer, however, as amid the background of growing instability and anger against the Dutch colonial overlords, Sukarno, one of the most influential figures in the Indonesian independence movement, has begun an armed uprising to drive out the national forces and declare the beginning of the Indonesian National Revolution. While the rebels face deficiencies in equipment and training compared to the Dutch, they have the advantage of fighting on their home terrain against an enemy who must supply its forces for 1,000 miles away. Whoever wins, Indonesia has been changed forever. Another blow to European power. European power. We don't like it. We've been embargoed by the Union of Britain. That's so mean. Why are you bullying us? Wait, where are we? Literally, where is our army? There it is.
Ready, sir.
The Japs are here.
Move out.
I'm just gonna do that. I didn't know they would have a division there. Resource extraction might be good. We probably should play off our competitors. We could play the geopolitical ball game, but I don't really know about that one. We probably should get a truck. That might be useful. Just saying. And then, Recon Company? MPs? Recon? Yeah, let's just get Recon. We'll probably use this. Internal colonization of Mindanao. Next up. Ooh. Heh. Sahandan today's template. Alright, well, we don't have those. Standardize our rifles, facilitate arms production, Army logistics, Philippines Department, Philippines independence. Yeah, our land, our ways. As an archipelagic nation blessed with dozens of jungle islands, one of our primary defenses against any would-be invaders is the prospect of having to fight isolated pockets of guerrilla units and asymmetric warfare. We should direct the PMA's education to focus on that. We can reduce our speed. Now that we're fighting in a war, we can increase it a little bit, because we're not really doing that much.
Let them have it.
Let them have it. You can have it. Latvia joined the Moscow Accord. That's really messy. China's war is expanding. Look at factions. This is ugly. This is an ugly situation. Alright. We need to make more guns. More guns, more good. I need to make more guns. Okay.
Orders.
It's a cycle, not change.
Commands.
No, that's never gonna work. Okay.
Move out. Move out.
Kazakhstan has capitulated. Formation of Central America. This one went well. Opposition wins Polish election. A troubling sign for Germany's eastern policy.
Move out.
Speaking of policy, let's reduce the movement speed. Let's reduce the game speed. Can I seize Batavia?
Move out.
In a lightning sneaky strike. That would be really funny if I could. No, I cannot. There are guys
Move
there.
out. Move, move, move. Move, move, move.
How much juice do we have? Not much.
Ready, sir.
Italian Republic has been in. Uh-oh! That's not good. This world is looking plenty red. Though the Indonesians are getting their butts kicked. Less than ideal. The battle begins. Vasily-Zengtian War. Oh boy. It's Fangtian, not Zengtian.
Move out.
Our land, our ways. Form the Sandantes. Nice. Oh boy.
Fall in.
Probably should go to like Surabaya, right?
Ready, sir.
Embargoed by the Belgian Syndical Republic. No. Well, that's probably it for me. Time to recall volunteers. Yeah. I've done my best, but, yeah, I don't think I can really help. Oh well. Rip Indonesia. Time to shore up our own defenses and play off the competition. And then, go for... I can go extensive conscription. I actually think I might want to go export focus. Fall of Beijing. Surely China can only be united by the sword.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look at us. We got a little bit of experience. Well, that's a red. Second Risorgimento complete. A united syndicalist Italy. Mercy. Oh boy. Fall of Burgos. Can Carlos hope to come back from this? Man, this is a red world. Brazil wins World Cup. We congratulate the winners. We've been embargoed by Cuba, which apparently has gone syndicalist as well. Complete with getting a new flag, which they did not do in our timeline. Alright, well, have fun, guys. Turkestan Republic is capitulated. Defensive. Defensive might be good. Division recovery is probably also good. Once we get it. Well, rip to everyone except Bukhara.
Attention.
Oh, yo, these guys are swaggy. They have a lot of experience.
Listen up.
You know, defend all the
Attention.
biggest bases here. Tacloban, that might be right. Probably Iolo. Yeah, that seems right. Alright. Okay, next up on the list is... We are not capping any rents for sharecroppers. No, no, no. Maybe we are. No, no, no. We could do La Union cement plant. That would reduce our independence. We don't want that. Uh, uh. Yikers. Hmm. Well, there's always military stuff. A military factory, that could be good. Ooh, that could be good. Leg infantry, more better. Finish the 1920 Defense Act. During the 1920s, General Lassiter proposed the inclusion of the establishment of a local mobile base of reserves to assist in defending Corregidor, with the COS Summerall at the time giving his blessing. The introduced legislation allowed the Philippine Islands to draw up military districts intended for the establishment of 1st Philippine Army units. We probably want to play off our competitors. Look at that. No longer the effects of national economic protection. Oh my gosh, dude. Everyone is at war with everyone. Well, at least these guys made peace. Rip to Bulgaria. Bulgaria. My favorite country, Bulgaria. Rip to Bulgaria. We even got to see their leader change in real time. F. Paying respects. How are things going? Yikers on a bikers. Not good. How are we doing on guns? Not even close. I don't know what to do for doctrine. Grand battle plan? Max entrenchment? That might actually be good, right? Let's do that. We're grand battle planning it. National Defense Act of 1938. One of the first legislations passed by the elected representatives of all the Philippine Congress. It is set to provision the establishment of a self-reliant local industry to manufacture equipment deemed necessary and of vital importance to the defense of the islands. Let's produce some vital industry, man. It's 1938, so let's get some better guns. %20% on lack of resources. I think we might want to back the American Constitutional Coalition, if only to, like, you know, do better, shore up our own defenses, and play off our competitors. Class B standardized military truck, the fall of Delhi. Let's improve our guns. Grand battle plan. More max planning.
Yes, sir.
People like to invade right there. National Defense Act of 38. Seems good. Let's militarize the constabulary. That seems like a good idea. Philippine Constabulary is one of the first branch-smith units led by native officers while originally serving as gendarmes. To suppress banditry and rebellion, the Constabulary was recognized as a department to be a competent force to serve the locals' military police to keep them in line. Let's get even more guns. Yikers. 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 Let's play off our competitors. And shore up our defenses. I assume that's doing something. It does not seem to necessarily be doing anything. Fall of Baton Rouge! Perhaps the war will be over soon? That's not good. We may have waited too long. I think we probably would be better for us to just go full free trade, right? Militarization of constabulary and military police, yay! We got constables. Next up is more Army XP. That seems pretty good. Radio control. That also seems pretty good. Radio Control Division, established in 1931 to ensure it's well integrated in our military, to transfer it directly into the Philippine Armed Forces. A good idea. Clover Revolution. Liberty is a precious thing. Alright, so the Polish People's Republic is free. As it is. Alright, we are going to support the ACC. And hope that that is enough. They've joined the Dono Adriabund. There's, I think, a version of this where, like, the Dono Adriabund gets freaking enormous. Better radio. More good. Rip Carlos, Spain. We've been embargoed by Chile. Salt native joins us, Joe. Well, it's the Levant crisis. But what about the oil? I like that the collapse of the United States is like the trigger for all of this. Barzinji insurrection. Good luck, dinguses. You never last for more than 2 seconds. Rebellion in the Yemen. Great Syrian revolt. Kingdom of Spain annexed. Fall of Gibraltar. Spanish Civil War over. Spain has fallen into the hands of radicals. Dude. The Reds are beefy. They're beefed up, my dudes. They're huge. I mean, the freaking Serbs... Ah, they're Social Democrats now. Radio Control Division, go. Started the Third World War. Third time's charm. We could get more armor XP. One of the problems, the AMP, or PMA, I suppose. One of the problems the first units of the island's defense forces faced was the lack of officers that could lead the native population in large numbers. With the Defense Act authorizing the establishment of reservists and a small corps of regular cadres, the department was tasked with establishing the island's first officer training academy to staff the 150,000 reservist plan set by COS Summerall. Okie dokie. Irmo has been annexed. They had 5 guns at the end. That's not many. We'll shore up our defenses. I am not confident this is doing anything. Oh boy. Iran has finally decided to go to war. Oh my gosh, the Kurds are still alive. And the Armenians! Woohoo! How long will they last? Now, the Kurds got owned. Monarchy restored in Greece. Interesting. Oh, whoa, wait, what? The UMS has declared war and sent to America. No, the Yucatan's controlled by the market liberals. Classy. Boy, that's like... Mexico's content is like ancient. Better cars is probably good, right? Armenia is during the Tabriz Accords, as you do. Wait. Oh, technically, huh? Kurdistan is in the Tabriz Accords too, so they're around for long enough that they might exist, assuming... Muscat's capitulated. Wait, who's Yemen working for? Oh, okay. The Ottomans might be screwed. Hellenic Socialist Republic is annexed. Well, the Reds lost there. Wait, Iraq? Does that usually happen? I guess it might, but... American People's Government has been annexed. Collapse of the American People's Government. They've capitulated. Oh boy, now the American constitutional states stand against the Workers' Congress of America. The Reds are indeed winning everywhere. Not good. We're going to get better logistics. Naturally, the transportation of troops of the fledgling armies taken into account, considering inconsistent quality of transportation between military districts. Act 3 of the NDA outlines the purchase and maintenance, the transportation of troops, animals, supplies, and water. Very important. You cannot fight a war without good logistics. I would frankly much rather have mediocre soldiers than mediocre logistics in a war. Soldiers you can improve. Logistics, I guess you can also improve, but like, you know, it's a little bit more important to the actual what the heck. Anyways, logistics important. That is all I have to say. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.